Coming to you live from Southern California, we've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Los Angeles Angels. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set, and today's starting pitcher, Shohei Ohtani. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
Andrew Benintendi. The pitch. That misses, and we're off and running from Anaheim.
Come on, maybe get your pitch.
And here it comes. Bounced up the middle. Drury. Throw to first. Great stretch, and they got him. Here's Tim Anderson.
All right, come on now. One time.
All right, Singy, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
Check swing, went around. Gonna count 1 and 2.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Next offering is fouled back.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout, just didn't locate it very well.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those, more margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Kicks and fires. And that's a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
2-2 down. Got it by him for the K. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back, and getting the nod for the White Sox, Michael Kopech. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag, and they get Ohtani for the out.
Fastball grew right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Let's go, kid. Here we go.
Singy, Shohei Ohtani has been as advertised. Rookie of the Year in 18, MVP in 21. He has impacted the game in a major way. And then, of course, he was on the cover of MLB The Show in 2022.
Well, he's doing something that we've never seen done before, and just absolutely phenomenal that he can be that dominant on the mound and be one of the top hitters in the game. And just watching that, it's got to take your breath away a little bit if you're a manager or a teammate to see this actually happening before your eyes.
And another ball. That MVP I mentioned about Ohtani in 2021, he was actually a unanimous MVP. And the first unanimous AL MVP since Mike Trout in 2014. Other guys that have done that, Ken Griffey Jr., Frank Thomas, Frank Robinson. Foul tip into the mitt, struck him out.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Andrew Vaughn now. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1. Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go, kid.
Next offering is fouled back. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace it's going to be
the throw in time to get him, and that does it for the inning. Nothing doing for the White Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Back in Anaheim, and now Jake Berger.
The designated hitter, Jake
Otani back to work.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Kicks and deals. They say you win.
2-1.
Swings and misses. 2-2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Here's the 2-2. Got him swinging.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Gavin Sheets stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
You can't find it. Be patient, huh? They can come to you.
Next one misses, and it's 2-0. On the ground, lays out, he's got it, the throw, and that's a great play for the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop, gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the boys up for sure.
Two outs, base is empty. And up next for Chicago, Elvis Andrus. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Andrus measures 6 feet even, more than 2,000 hits in his career, and he was born in Venezuela. Next pitch misses, and it's 3-0.
Some of the greatest players in the history of the game were born in Venezuela, including one that finished with 500-plus home runs, 3,000-plus hits, and a triple crown.
The pitch. And he pumps it a strike.
Full count.
Right here.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail things here 2-0. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's 0-1. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Well, I think the wind ended up being a factor right there. It's whipping in from right field right now. So otherwise.
And welcome back. Start of the 4th at the plate. Andrew Benintendi. Ohtani back to work. And that's in for a strike. Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. Check swing, and that's a ball.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Got him. Big Picks up strikeout number 7.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Luis Robert now. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Out to short. In plenty of time to first. And that's the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They trail it here 2-0. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's Eloy Jimenez.
The right fielder, Eloy.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
You know, these White Sox just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
The pitch. 3-2 now.
Count it full.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
So digging in, Andrew Vaughn. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1. And there's a foul ball. Jimenez on at first. Nobody out. That misses. 1 and 2 to count. And a swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Just beautiful placement of the splitter right there. Exactly where you want it with 2 strikes to get that swing and miss. And he's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but he's one of the best at throwing it where he wants to.
Yasmani Grandal up to hit. Swings through that one. 0-1. There's a strike. And a pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The White Sox yet to pick up a hit here. Next offering misses. Now 1 and 2.
It's a good take.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts. So now it's the White Sox DH, Jake Berger. His first at-bat was a strikeout. That one's in there, 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. On the ground to third, and it gets by him.
Now batting.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
So 2 on with 2 away. And next to hit for the Sox, Gavin Sheets. He's 0 for 1.
1 and 0.
Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Just misses there. And now the count filled up 3-2. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
Right back to him on the mound. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Elvis.
So 2 down. Here's Elvis Andrus. Went down on strikes his first time through. In there, and it's 0-1. 2 outs. Bases are full. Next pitch off the plate. And now it's even 1-1. And he hits a ground ball right side. Sneaks through, base hit. He's in there.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So the lineup flips over. Andrew Benintendi steps up. First pitch just misses. Sheets, the lead runner, out at second. Andrews at first, 2 out of the inning. Now a fly ball to right center. And Benintendi is out. And that is that. They get 2 and draw even again. Last half of the 5th coming up. We are tied 2-2. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish, cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot, a guy with some slug to him. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average. Pulled down the line, this one hammered, but it's foul.
Well, that ball is hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it.
Well struck, right field. And it's out of here. Shohei Ohtani goes deep. His 29th of the season, and they grab the lead. It's 3-2. Let's take another look at it, but this time with the help of StatCast.
Well, this one wasn't hit that high, but when you can launch it at 111 miles per hour off the bat and get some backspin, it'll carry enough to get out of here.
Back here at the ballpark, all set for the top of the 6th. Leading off, Tim Anderson.
The shortstop.
And the pitch. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. And downstairs. The 1-2. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Got him. And 1 out now.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, into double-digit strikeouts. He should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And you know, not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
And now it's Luis Robert. Robert measures 6 feet 2 inches, 220 pounds, and he was born in Cuba. Now 1-1.
Outside of the United States, Cuba has more players and representatives in Cooperstown than any other country. Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic are close behind.
The 2-1. That one fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 2nd strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Eloy Jimenez now. Struggling on the road this season. Better results at home. Next pitch is downstairs.
Hey, get your pitch up there and do something with it. Let's go.
And now 2-2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 3 up, 3 down that time. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Angels 3 and the White Sox 2. Now at the plate, Shohei Ohtani. He's already homered here in this one. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of.
Rengifo on third. Wallach on second. Moniak on at first with 2 down. Fouled off to the right. The 0-2. Line to right, and this one could be extra bases. 1 run's in. 2 runs are in. They've cleared the bases, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. You got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Brandon Drury to the plate. 1 for 3.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. 7th inning coming up. It's the Angels 8 and the White Sox 2. Welcome back. Here's the third baseman, Andrew Vaughn. And he deals. Just missed.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Fletcher moves under it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Up next for Chicago.
And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. That one's in there. Strike 1. In there at the knees for a strike. Bounce back to the mound. On to Moustakas. That takes care of Grandal.
The designated hitter, Jake.
2 outs, base is empty.
Berger.
Now here is Jake Berger. In there for strike 1.
Just 1 out away from 7 strong innings and just at 100 pitches. Man, pretty impressive. They've got to be happy with what they've gotten from him out there today.
Makes the grab, and that is that. Nothing doing for the White Sox, and it's still 8-2.
7th inning stretch.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Aaron Loop.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Gavin Sheets steps to the plate for the... And now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. He's already homered in this game. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. And a pitch. Line drive, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it. Well, I don't know what they did in the cage today or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.
And your final, 12-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 44 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.